A rumble echoed from the depths of the lake. Suddenly, a volcano erupted from the water, sending plumes of steam and ash into the sky. The villagers, filled with fear and urgency, hurried up the mountain towards the safety of the stone walls that surrounded their settlement. As they reached the entrance, a giant golem made of stone and earth stood guard and closed the massive gates behind them, ensuring that no one could enter or leave. Meanwhile, JJ and Mikey, completely unaware of the chaos unfolding, were peacefully sleeping by their tents at the foot of the mountain, dreaming of adventures and fun, oblivious to the dangers that lurked just a short distance away.
Mikey, wake up! Wake up, man! Something's wrong! Look at the mountain!
Huh? What? What's going on? Why is everyone running up the mountain? And what's that thing coming out of the lake? It looks like a volcano or something.
I don't know, but it doesn't look good. We need to get up there and find shelter before it's too late. Come on, let's go.
JJ, just let's go faster. I'm very scared, creepy, and in general, I want to be in a warm bed. Not that's all.
Whoa! Hold up, Mikey. Look at the sign. It says entry fee, 4 emeralds. We don't have any emeralds. How are we supposed to get in?
What? No way! We have to get in there. I don't want to be out here with that volcano thing. It's gonna blow us up.
Calm down, Mikey. Let's think this through. Maybe there's another way in. Or maybe we can find someone to let us in without paying. Come on, let's look around. Okay, Mikey. I think we should go back down and look for some emeralds. Maybe we can find something valuable that can help us get inside the gate.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I really don't want to be out here with that volcano. But where do we even start looking for emeralds?
It looks like it could be hiding something valuable inside.
Whoa, you're right! Let's go check it out! Maybe there are some emeralds inside that we can take. I bet we could find enough to get through the gate.
Uh-oh, Mikey. Look over there. There's an Enderman sleeping right in the middle of the room. And look at those ender pearls next to him. We could use those to teleport.
Oh man, I really want those pearls. Should we wake him up?
I don't think waking him up is a good idea. If he gets mad, we might be in big trouble. Let's just grab one of those pearls quietly and see if we can find emeralds somewhere else.
Okay, but if he wakes up, I'm running. I don't want to be zapped by an angry Enderman. Let's be super sneaky.
Mikey, follow me. I'm throwing an ender pearl. Oh, no! I can't believe I just teleported right here by the gate. This is so frustrating. I thought I would end up inside the shelter, but now I'm stuck outside, and I don't have any emeralds to get in. What am I going to do? Wait a minute. What's that glimmering over there? I see some emeralds lying near the bunker where Mikey is. Maybe I can get his attention and we can grab those emeralds together. This could be our chance to finally get inside the shelter. Oh, wow, Mikey, look over there. There's a man sleeping right next to those 4 emeralds. That's exactly how many we need to get into the shelter.
Really? 4 emeralds? That's perfect. But what if he wakes up?
I get it, Mikey, but we have to take the risk. We can't stay out here forever with that volcano threatening us. Then we can run back to the gate and get inside. Got him, Mikey. Let's get out of here and head to the gate.
I can't believe we actually managed to grab them without waking that guy up.
Now we can finally get inside the shelter and be safe from the volcano.
Yes! I'm so excited! I was really worried there for a second, but now we have what we need. Let's hurry before anything else happens. I don't want to be out here when that volcano erupts.
This is amazing! I can't believe we're finally going to be safe inside the shelter!
I was so worried we wouldn't make it in time. But now we can finally get away from that volcano and all the chaos outside.
We made it, Mikey! We're finally inside the shelter! Can you believe it?
This is the best! I'm so happy!
That's great, Mikey! I love your energy! But remember, we need to focus. We should find someone who can tell us where to go next. There must be a leader or someone in charge around here.
Oh, right! You're right! We can't just dance all day, even though it's super fun!
Hey there, young adventurers. I see you've made it inside the shelter. Welcome. You're in luck because you can use this area marked with red lines. Feel free to do whatever you want here. You can build anything you can imagine.
Wow, really? That's amazing. Thank you so much. We've been through a lot to get here, and now we can finally create something fun.
Use your creativity and have a blast. Just remember to keep it safe for everyone.
Thank you. We'll definitely keep it safe. Let's get started right away, Mikey. This is our chance to make something special.
Yes! Let's do it! I can't wait to see what we come up with. Adventure awaits us right here.
Okay, Mikey, let's get started. I think we should build a fence around the area first to keep it safe. That way, no one can wander in and mess up our project.
Good idea, JJ. I'll start working on the foundation while you build the fence. Let's use red and green blocks since those are our favorite colors. It's going to look so cool.
Red and green, huh? I like it. It'll make our treehouse really stand out. All right, I'm on it. You focus on getting that foundation ready. I'll have this fence up in no time.
Hey, JJ, do you think we should make the foundation extra strong? What if we need to add a second floor later? We should plan ahead.
You're right, Mikey. Let's make it sturdy enough to support a whole mansion if we want to. We're going to build the best treehouse ever, so we need to do it right.
Exactly. I'm going to use these green blocks for the foundation. They look really tough and durable. I bet they'll hold up great.
Nice choice. And I'm using these red blocks for the fence. They'll stand out and look super cool. Our treehouse is going to be the talk of the shelter.
I can't wait to see it all come together. This is going to be so much fun. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Me too, Mikey. Let's keep working hard.
Hey, JJ, can I ask you something? Do you think it's important to always be a good person, even when things are tough?
Well, I was just thinking about how we had to work together to get those emeralds and get inside the shelter.
Even though we're building this awesome house, it's important to remember to always be a good person, no matter what happens.
You're absolutely right, Mikey. It doesn't matter how cool our house turns out to be if we're not good people inside. That's what really matters.
Exactly. You never know when you might need help from someone else. If we're kind and helpful to others, they'll be more likely to help us if we're in trouble.
Good point. And even if we never need help, being a good person is just the right thing to do. It makes the world a better place for everyone.
Totally! I want to be the kind of person that others can count on. Someone who's always there to lend a hand or cheer someone up when they're feeling down.
Me too, Mikey. And you know what? I think building this house together is a great way to practice being good friends and neighbors. We're working hard to create something awesome that everyone can enjoy.
Absolutely! And when we're done, we can invite everyone over to hang out and have fun. It'll be like a big party in our new house.
I love that idea. We'll be the most popular kids in the shelter with our awesome house and our big hearts. What do you say we keep working hard and finish this place up?
You got it, JJ. Let's do this. And remember, no matter what, always be kind and helpful to others. You never know when you might need a friend.
Man, I'm getting really hungry. All this building work is making me want a snack.
Don't worry, JJ. I've got the perfect story to take your mind off food. It's super funny, I promise. Let me tell you about this time. My girlfriend and I went to a restaurant.
All right, Mikey, lay it on me. I could use a good laugh right about now. What happened at the restaurant?
Okay, so we're sitting at our table, right? And we're looking at the menu trying to decide what to order. Suddenly, my girlfriend looks down and goes, "Mikey, there's a mouse on the floor."
A mouse? In the restaurant? Oh no, what did you do?
Well, I look down, and sure enough, there's this little mouse scurrying around under the tables. So I say to my girlfriend, "Don't worry, babe, I've got this." And I jump up on my chair.
You stood on the chair? Why would you do that?
Because I thought the mouse was going to attack us or something. I was trying to get away from it. But then the waiter comes over and goes, "Sir, is everything all right?" And I'm like, "There's a mouse! A mouse in the restaurant!"
Oh man, I can just picture it. What did the waiter say?
The waiter looks down and starts laughing. He's like, "Sir, that's not a mouse! That's a piece of lint on the floor! Can you believe it? I totally freaked out over a piece of lint!"
Haha, only you, Mikey. That's hilarious. I'm glad it turned out to be nothing serious. Although I bet your girlfriend thought you were a little crazy jumping on the chair.
Oh, she definitely did. But she still loves me. And I learned my lesson. Always double check before you panic about a mouse in a restaurant.
Good advice, Mikey. Thanks for the funny story. I feel better already. Now let's get back to work on this house. I'm sure there's a snack waiting for us once we're done.
You know, JJ, I could tell you stories all day while we build. Like this one time I got lost in the woods. It was such a crazy adventure.
Really? You got lost in the woods? That sounds wild. What happened?
Yeah, so I decided to go for a hike one day and I thought I knew the trail. But I ended up wandering off the path and into the thick trees. I was so confused. I didn't know which way to go.
Oh no, that sounds scary. How did you find your way back?
Well, while I was wandering around, I suddenly heard some rustling in the bushes. I was a little nervous, but then out popped a raccoon. It looked right at me, and I thought, great, now I'm lost and I have a raccoon staring at me.
A raccoon? What did you do?
I just stood there for a moment, and then the raccoon started to walk closer to me. I thought, Maybe he knows the way out. So I decided to follow him. It was like I had my own little guide.
That's hilarious. Did he actually lead you somewhere?
Believe it or not, he did. I followed that raccoon for a while, and eventually he led me back to the main trail. I couldn't believe it. I was so relieved to be back on the right path.
Wow, that's incredible. Who knew a raccoon could be so helpful? I guess sometimes you just have to trust the unexpected.
Exactly! And now I always keep an eye out for raccoons when I hike. You never know when one might come to your rescue.
That's a great story, Mikey. Thanks for sharing. Let's keep building our house, and maybe you can tell me more of your adventures as we work.
You know what, JJ? After that raccoon adventure, I think I want to get a raccoon as a pet. They're so cute and fun. Can you imagine having a raccoon at home?
A raccoon as a pet? Really, Mikey? I mean, they are adorable, but I don't think that's a good idea. They can be pretty mischievous, you know.
But they're so playful. Just think about all the fun we could have. We could train him to do tricks and everything. I'd name him Rocky.
Rocky. The raccoon sounds funny, but have you thought about how much work it would be? Raccoons are wild animals, and they need a lot of space to roam and explore. They're not like dogs or cats.
I get that, but I could make a special area for him in my yard. Plus, I'd take him for walks, and we could go on adventures together. It would be awesome.
Sure, but what happens when Rocky gets bored? Raccoons can be really destructive. They might tear up your house or get into your trash. You could end up with a big mess.
I didn't think about that, but I could keep him entertained with toys and puzzles. I'd make sure he has plenty to do.
That's true, but even with toys, they can still be a handful. Plus, raccoons can be quite sneaky. You might find him getting into things he shouldn't, and that could lead to trouble.
You're making some good points, JJ, but I really want a pet that's different and fun. I just think having a raccoon would be an amazing experience.
I understand, Mikey, but maybe you should consider a different pet that's more suited for being indoors. How about a hamster or a guinea pig? They're small, cute, and easier to take care of.
I guess a hamster could be fun too. They're definitely less trouble than a raccoon, but I still think Rocky would be the coolest pet ever.
Rocky would be cool, but think about it this way. You could always visit raccoons at the park or in the wild. That way, you can enjoy their antics without the responsibility of taking care of one at home.
You know, JJ, I still think I'd love to have a raccoon someday in the future. They're just so interesting. But enough about that for now.
Fair enough, Mikey. Let's change the subject. Remember that amazing adventure we had at sea last summer? That was such a blast.
Oh yeah, that was incredible. We had so much fun sailing and exploring the islands, and the food we ate there was out of this world. I can't stop thinking about that seafood feast.
Right? I've never tasted anything like it. Those grilled shrimp and the fresh fish were so delicious. I can still picture us sitting on the beach, eating and laughing together.
And don't forget about the coconut drinks. They were so refreshing. I felt like a pirate sipping from a coconut while watching the waves.
Ha ha ha! Yes, you looked like the happiest pirate ever. And remember when we tried to catch our own fish? That was a hilarious disaster.
Oh man, I do. We thought we were going to be experts, but we ended up with nothing. I think we scared all the fish away with our splashing.
Exactly, but it didn't matter because we had such a great time anyway. Plus, we got to enjoy that amazing food from the local restaurant afterward. It was the best meal ever.
Totally! I wish we could go back there again. I'd love to relive that adventure and eat all that delicious food. It was such a great experience.
Me too, Mikey. Let's make a plan to go back someday. But for now, let's focus on building our awesome house. We can create new adventures right here.
Hey, wait a minute, JJ. I see what you did there. You totally changed the subject to avoid talking about raccoons. Do you actually like raccoons or not?
Well, I mean, they are kind of cute in their own way, but I just think they're not the best choice for a pet. They're wild animals, and they can be a handful.
So you don't really like them? Come on, it's okay to admit it. I just want to know if you think they're cool or not.
All right, fine. I think they're cool to watch from a distance, like at the park or in the wild. But having one as a pet? That's a whole different story.
See? That's not so hard to say. I get it. They might not be the best pet, but they're still awesome. I just think it would be fun to have one around.
I can see why you think that. They're definitely interesting creatures. But maybe we can find a way to enjoy them without bringing one home. Like visiting a wildlife center or something.
That sounds like a plan! We can go see some raccoons in their natural habitat and appreciate them from afar. But I still want to keep the idea of having one as a pet in the future.
Fair enough, Mikey. Just remember, if you ever get a raccoon, I'll be there to help you build a raccoon-proof house.
Thanks for being supportive, JJ. I really appreciate it. And you know what? We've built a really beautiful house together. I'm so proud of what we've accomplished.
Absolutely, Mikey. This house looks amazing. I can't believe how well we worked together. It's turning out to be everything we dreamed of and more.
It feels like our little paradise. I can already imagine all the fun times we'll have here.